Monday, everyone. Ooh, we got sun. It's cold. We got sun, and I don't know what to do about this background. So we're gonna just we're gonna pretend that we know what we're doing here. How about that? Hold on. Let me see if I can do something here real quick. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Talk amongst yourselves. Give me uno momento, por favor. Ooh, Lord, that's worse. Oh, we'll deal with that. Oh, wait a minute. No. I've never played with these buttons before. Yes, I am hitting buttons. Huh. I think I like that one better. Okay, we're going to go with that one. That's all I can do today. I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. I am VJ, and this is Make Along Monday, where we get to share what we are making for gifts, charity, or, you know, things that we're giving away. And we have other things to talk about today, too. So, yay, us. Let me greet the fam, and then we're going to get into it. Miss Victoria is here. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. There's Dinky Jen. She came in. She's left. She's back. Miss Kathleen and Trey. Yeah, how is everybody doing? And she's crocheting on another C2C blanket in shades of blue. And she has raspberry iced tea in her tumbler. I have the last of my morning protein coffee. I don't know how I got so far behind in drinking today, but yeah, I'm catching up on my drinking. Victoria speaking to everybody. I'm working on my list of to-dos. I've gotten some work done today. Bless my heart. I'm kind of proud of me. Carol, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Victoria is doing much better today. Yay. A tiny bit run down still from being sick last week, but better. And she is crocheting on a teddy bear right now. I'm snowed in. And I've been waiting for, we got all this snow on Saturday. Sunday it was cold and we had flurries. So I was waiting for today to go out and start pushing the snow. I don't shovel anymore. I push. I've got one of those long scoopers. But it's been cold. So after the live, I'm going to go out there and push a little snow until I get cold. And then I'm coming back in. I got my big old first down coat and my boots and my hats. And I'm going to go out and see gloves and see what I can do. And then, I'm coming in the house. Chris is here. Hello, hello. She's got flavored water in her bottle and a DDD on the hook. I emailed you I messaged you in Messenger yesterday. I'm going to holler at you. Alex, how you doing? Good to see you, Lexi. How's everything in your part of the world? There is our dear darling Dreeny. Good to see you back again. Shatika, blessings and happy crocheting. How are you? How many of you all are snowed in? It was so funny. Mishi posted a picture of the United States on Facebook, and they had outlined every place that was getting bad weather, and it went around Oklahoma where she lives. And she was laughing at us. I don't blame her. If I lived in Oklahoma, I'd laugh at everybody too. But oh my, button warning. Yeah, I was hitting buttons. I was trying to do something, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work today. So we're gonna carry on. I'm gonna have to figure out. Now I was in here last summer, and we didn't have these issues when it was sunny last summer. So I don't know what the problem is today. But one thing, the sun is gonna move, so it's gonna get better. I don't know. The last couple of days, it's not been good. Isela, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Jen is drinking tea, eating buttons of the chocolate variety. Thank you. And making sock number 2. Carol is fine. You are so welcome. And she's crocheting granny squares. Oh, what are you going to do with all those squares? Victoria is speaking to Chris, and she got 6 inches. I have not gone out to measure yet because it's just I'm going to measure before I start pushing it around. Laurie, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Victoria says not as bad as Toronto. They got like 55 centimeters or more in some areas. I was looking for my yardstick. Hold on. I think my calculator will tell me what that is, because you all know I don't do. Hold on. Let me see what I can find out here. I have tools. Okay. 55 centimeters. Hold on. It that can't be. Let me turn this around because that's wrong. Hold on. I'm not. She said 55 centimeters. Okay. I can do algebra trig, but I can't do meters and centimeters and all that. It is 21 inches. 21 inches, that's almost 2 feet. I had to do it again because I didn't believe it. But 55 centimeters is 21 point, almost 22 inches, almost 2 feet. Oh, I see that. Yeah, I'm gonna call my daughter and tell her we're definitely not moving to Canada. Oh my God, that's horrible. That is horrible. Sharon, welcome in. Good to see you. My son dug out my car. My son will dig out my car tomorrow, working on a sunflower squares blanket. Ooh, I bet that's pretty. Ooh, it will probably be tomorrow before I finish because, like I said, when I get cold, I'm coming in. But I'm just trying to make a path from my front door to the mailbox. That's all. That's all I want to do. As long as I can get to the mailbox, or my mail person can get to the door without falling and trying to sue me, that's all I want. Carol said, "Oh, I'm keeping warm and safe, but I got to make it safe for everybody else." And Sharon is sending hugs to everybody. Carol saying hi to everybody just coming in. I read it as hugs because I knew we weren't talking about that hoogie yarn again. I don't. I had read how to pronounce it, but I forgot. Laurie says chocolate buttons are so yummy. I've gotten to the point where milk chocolate is too sweet for me. I only like dark chocolate. Morning, Sam. You're about to make coffee. Yeah, I know you need it. You're still asleep. Poor baby. That's why I didn't call you earlier. That's 2 rulers. No, I was looking for a yardstick. And because I usually have one leaning up against this wall, it must be in the other room. Yeah, I usually have a yardstick hanging out there because I have to measure things. Because I don't always remember what size my makes are. Isela is not drinking anything, crocheting a top for her plastic baby cabbage patch. Oh, you're doing a cabbage patch. Okay. I got there, Jen, but I didn't believe it. So I had to do it again because that's what it told me the first time. And I was like, no, I swapped my centimeters for inches and put it back in there again. And yeah, it was. But that's why I was like, no. That's why I said, no, it can't be because. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Well, you know what? I'm gonna sound like those old people from from all the TV shows. Back in my day, we had 3 or 4 feet of snow. because I was little, and we'd get like a foot of snow. People would shovel it and pile it up. Then we get another foot. They'd shovel it and pile it up. And by the time we got back to school, we had snow like up to my shoulder. It was fun when I was little. It is not fun now. Sharon said we got around 16 inches in Rhode Island. Over a 24-hour period? How long has it been snowing? Because we got most of ours Saturday. And I went out with I don't know why I waited so long. The cover over my grill broke, and I had ordered a new one, and it was sitting there next to me, and I had not gone out to put it on. Yeah, Saturday I was out there covering up the grill. Laurie is working on the bag part of that. I'm working on the bag part of that world map Tunisian crochet. Okay, progress. Sam is telling Sharon, I read that as cat. Thought your cat was buried in the snow and had no, if her cat was buried in the snow, there would be no waiting. I had seen a short where people had all these shorts streamed together of cats out in snow. I don't know what kind of cats they have. I did not have one cat that was interested in going out in the snow. Zach, welcome in. Good to see you. You got an FO for Friday? Elizabeth, honey, I'm coming to join you. Zach's got an FO. Ooh. Sharon is laughing. Cat's been in my lap mostly. I know. I had a golden retriever. If it was raining, she would stand there and look at me. And I was like, honey, you're a water dog. Go out there and do your business and come back. She did not want to go out in the rain. She did not want to swim in the pond with the other dogs. She did not care much for snow. We had a Finnish dog who we would take him out to the farm, and she would run up to the top of the hill with the other dogs, and she would slide down the hill on her back with all four paws up in the air. Yellow dog would look at her and go, honey, no. 5 feet of snow? What? Zach, over what period of time? 5 feet? Rita, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you and mom? Sam says, that's a relief, Sharon. Girl, yeah. I looked at those little shorts, and I'm like, I don't know what kind of cat you got. Roberta, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Your snow was you got all of that snow on Sunday? Racine and Tom, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Don't come through Missouri. It's horrible. Go around us. As a matter of fact, go to Oklahoma and stay, because they're the only ones that didn't get any snow. Lisa, welcome in. Good morning. How are you? And Racine is saying hi to everybody. Victoria says there was one storm we had 2 to 3 years ago. We got 3 feet in one storm. I did the Snow Chronicles, and I think I had like 18 inches of snow. But I think that was over a 24-hour period. I don't remember. Sharon says no school today, so they could plow. My son's husky mix loves the snow. Yeah, our white dog loved that Finnish dog loved the snow. That yellow dog, she was like, mm-mm. And I would fuss at her because I'm like, baby, you're a water dog. Go out there. And she was like, it's raining. When she was a puppy, I had to take her out with an umbrella because she would not go. I don't know if I trained her or she trained me, but she would not go outside if it was raining. Zach says, "Don't get too excited. It's just a small. Hey, any project that's finished is an FO, and we applaud you because this is your first." Sam says, "Hi, Lisa. Haven't caught up on text yet. Me either, but I'm working on it." Roberta says, "The year my daughter was 3, it snowed and we were going to walk to the store. She ran out and walked 3 feet on the crust, then sank below her head. Panic ensued and there was no walking." Ooh. That of course you're going live now. You're just evil. 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 Um, we had the blizzard of 83, 82, because my daughter was still in arms. We had snow. Oh my gosh, we had so much snow. And I was carrying my daughter. My son was too heavy. I couldn't carry both of them. And I was trying to get him to walk in my footprints because I couldn't drive to my grandmother's house. So I parked on the snow route, which was 1 block over from her house, and we were walking across the walkway. There was a path from one street to the other. Not only did my son not want to walk in my footprints, he just laid face first down in the snow and wouldn't get up. I told him he had to stay there until I got back because I could only carry one baby. Luckily, my ex-husband, who was not my ex at the time, he pulled up on us because he was looking for us. We didn't have cell phones back then. And he came up and he picked up I'm gonna get my son and carried him. He just laid out the snow. He didn't even try. He said he was done. I told him he had to stay there until I got back because there was nothing I could do. Yeah, because that boy was 30 pounds when he was a year old. I was doing weightlifting because he was 30 pounds and the baby was 25 pounds. I was carrying around 55 pounds of babies. I can't do that now. Zach says about 2 weeks. Oh, we're glad you're good. Yes, hello to everybody coming in. Yeah, it's an FO no matter what. And yes, we are proud of you. Got to start somewhere. Racine says we are great. And in Idaho, it's 25 degrees here. Girl, you got a heat wave. And we were one day ahead of the snow. Yes, please pray for us because it is, ooh. Yeah, it's zero fun. Chris says, Zach, BJ would disappear except for her braids in your snow. Yeah, because I was like, yeah, especially since I can't wear heels anymore. I can't even get above it. Carol says it's raining heavy there. I would take the rain if it washed away the snow. I don't mind rain. Snow is okay if it's only about 2 or 3 inches. This mess, Jen says in the winter of 63, 64 in my current city, they had deep snow and the river froze over. I was born down south and my mom didn't even know about it because they never had snow. Oh my gracious. I'll send you some. Oh, never got the snow. Okay. I said never had snow. I was almost there. Roberta says, I think ours is past, but not warming, so ice will be an issue. Ice will only be an issue if it gets warm enough for the snow to melt and then it freezes over again. Sharon says, when we lived in upstate New York, my brother had to go out the window to clear the front door. OMG. See, that's why I don't live in New York. That's why I don't live on the East Coast. That's probably why my great grandmother parents moved out west. They're like, no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, we're not talking about them today. They're evil, and I'm so disgusted with them. I don't know what to do, and we probably won't talk about them either because it just makes my ulcer bleed, and I don't have ulcers. Susan, welcome in. You're listening. Did you see my Gmail from this morning? I saw your Gmail from yesterday. Yesterday? Yep, nope, didn't see this one. OMG, Susan. No. No. Ooh, Lord. No, I did not see that one. And yeah, no. I gotta, I gotta, let me see here. I have an E. I have an E plus, I guess. Oh, EFG. You can't read, girl. H. It, Lord. Okay. Uh, oh my gosh. Okay. We're talking about Tunisian hooks. The E is a 3.5 in Cloverland. F is a 3.75. G is a 4.0. Something is a 4.5. It says a 7. It says a 7 is a 4.5, but 7 is not a letter. So I don't know what the Sam Hill that's supposed to be. 7 is a 4.5. H is a 5.0. I is a 5.5. J is a 6.0 and K is a 6.5. So it's either an H plus or an L. Susan wanted to know which one of these hooks was missing. There's supposed to be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. So it's either an something between an H and an I. No, because there's a 5 and there's a 5.5. Unless that's a 6, that's a 6.5. So it'll either be a 7 or a 5.75. And then it's supposed to have 5 cables, but I only have 2. So there's 3 cables missing. But that's all. Everything else is in here. Oh, the 2 little cables. I'll have to measure these when I get back to my ruler. I got a small one and I got a larger cable. So I guess depending upon, I got three links missing. Other than that, we got a full set here because I got the 5 stoppers. Now, where was I? Okay. Scroll. I lost my place. Okay, let's see where we are. Dinky Jen has 39 degrees. Lisa would love some snow right now. It's going to be 113 today. I'll send you some. You can have all you want. I got plenty. Susan says upstate New York is like that today. My cousin sent me pictures. Sam says, yep, and 120 degrees in Madura. Ooh, ooh. Lisa Zach said he'll trade. Roberta has had mixed rain and ice, so that's why I said it would might be a problem. Oh, you've had mixed rain and ice. Ooh. Ooh. We just had plain old everyday snow. Carol says it's 7 Celsius. Oh. Rita says, did you get my email? Girl, y'all got me looking at email. I don't know. Well, I hadn't had it last time I was over here. Yeah, I have not. My large bags just came in. I think they're in. Thank you, Rita. I got you. I had not gotten to yours yet because I did not have big bag. But I think I just got a big box. I have to go through it. If my bags are in there, I can start sending out invoices for the larger orders. And I thank everybody for your patience. But I just did not have. I didn't have shipping bags for them. I had no idea, and I am so grateful. Um, 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 um. But I've been getting stuff out. It's gonna be a few minutes before I get to the mailbox. Forget about going to the UPS. I can't even get down the road. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome in. Good to see you. What was the hat posted on your channel about? Give me 1 minute to say hi to everybody coming in, and then we're going to get into that. And thank you for looking there. The 7 is an American sizing. Oh, okay. Because I was like, 7 is not a letter. Okay, Chris, thank you. Victoria says, sorry, I've been gone the lurking. It's like people know I'm watching you and they are bombarding me with messages. I'm so sorry. But in order to trade, Lisa, you need to make a snowman. Susan has 62 degrees. Ooh, I'll take it. I'll take it. And you're going to say, I don't think Victoria wants any. I really don't. She doesn't. Lisa says, no, I'm sorry. Roberta says, Lisa, people never want to talk to me until I'm crocheting, so I get it. I hear you. I hear you. I get on a roll and my daughter starts calling and I'm like, look, did you see so and so? I'm like, no, I'm busy. I'm busy. Okay, here we go. My dear darling cousin, LaDonna, sent me a hat pattern from Ravelry. There's a knit and a crochet. And we are going to start with the knit because they have, I'm glad you're back, Chris, because they have a good description that we're going to go through. That is not what I wanted to do. Hold on. I'm pushing buttons again. Yes, indeed. And I put the links for these on the community tab. But, everybody knows what happened in Minnesota, and we're not going to talk about that because, as I said, it makes my ulcer bleed, and I don't have ulcers anymore because I am so very, very unhappy with these buzzards. But in solidarity to our friends and compatriots in Minnesota, this lady in Minnesota has come up with a melt the ice hat. And the reason she came up with the hat because Minnesota was settled by the Danish people and the Norwegians. So she gave us the history, bless her heart, because I had never heard of this. But in the 1940s, Norwegians made and wore red pointed hats with a tassel as a form of visual protest against Nazi occupation of their country. Within 2 years, the Nazi made these protest hats illegal and punishable by law to wear, make, or distribute. As purveyors of traditional craft, we felt it appropriate to revisit this design. So, in solidarity of what's going on, uh, they came up with these hats again. It is a paid pattern on Ravelry. The link is on my community tab and in the description. But they said that the okay, let me just keep on reading and she'll tell me. Because when I skip over, I miss things. So we're not gonna skip, we're just gonna go straight through. Okay, the sample shown was knit in Blue Sky Fibers Skyland for the DK version. All proceeds from the sale of this pattern go to the immigrant aid agencies who will distribute the funds to those impacted by the actions of the Frozen crew. Approximately 200 yards of red yarn of your choice in fingering, DK, or worsted. And then she gives the needle sizes in the US tapestry needles, scissors. The finished size is 22-inch circumference. You scroll down so you can see this. And then she gives you the orata. Pattern has been updated to clarify how to do the decreases. And there is now a crochet version available, and their company Needle and Skein is a woman-owned small business employing 4 individuals in the Twin Cities, Minnesota area. We appreciate your support for us in this endeavor. And if you need more information, the link is here on Ravelry. The crochet version is good. I mean, pretty for those who crochet. I'm sorry, I forgot to blow up the other hat. I'll go back if you all are interested in it. But this is the crochet version. And she gives some clarifiers on here for the crochet as well. The pattern is a Ravelry download, is $5 in US. These it's US terminology. So you UKers know how to convert from US to UK, and God love you. And then also, as with our knitted version, all proceeds from the sale of this pattern will be given to immigrant aid organizations. And then she gave extra pattern notes from designer. If making with a non-stretchy yarn, you may need to switch to a single crochet back loop ribbing instead of the slip stitch back loop ribbing. You may still need to adjust the number of rows depending on yarn and head circumference, but hopefully less than with the slip stitch ribbing. They also have a video of the slip stitch ribbing, video on the single crochet ribbing, and video on the center single crochet stitch waistcoat stitch. Whew. I had trouble reading that when I was just reading it last night. It was like, lady, those are too many words, but I'm glad you're playing. So that is if you wish to do something for our poor oh, stop. Our poor people who are so. I'm back. Jeez. Okay. Now I gotta find where I was. I think I was up there at Carol before I got kicked out. Okay. Roberta, I think they talk with crocheting so we lose count on what we're doing. Yeah. They're just jealous we can knit and crochet. Yeah, they are. Does VJ keep freezing for anyone else? The screen. I got hung up. Did anybody miss what was going on? I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Roberta. I know both hats are very nice. Both, and I thank my cousin LaDonna for sending me that. I lost the chat. I got someplace with the teleprompter, and when I tried to get out of there, it kicked me out altogether. No, they're not collecting the hats. They are just selling the patterns. So they're using those $5 and they're going to donate them. Mandy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. And I was just going to make the hats, but as I was reading it, I discovered it needs to be a red hat. No, because red hats are MAGA. We're just going to make hats. I'm not wearing a red hat. Nope. Sam, are you going to try to Sam, Lisa wants to know if you're going to try to make that hat. Zach, yes, VJ has been freezing for a while. I am sorry. I am so sorry. Victoria says totally separate to you sharing to you. A friend sent me the exact same link through Instagram earlier today. Great minds and all that, because I hadn't seen it. Hey, Granny, welcome in. You just got back to your place after spending the icy weekend with your big bro. Love to VJ and blanket howdies to love and hugs, Granny. Glad you're back home. Glad you got power. Roberta says hi to everybody coming in. Oh, you just bought that pattern, Mandy? Oh, great, great. Yeah, I'm gonna get one. Sam says it is a cute hat, Lisa. Maybe. Not sure which though, knit or crochet. It's for a worthy cause. You can actually do both. Elaine, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. I'm trying to stay warm. I got to go out in a little bit, but I don't want to go out. Roberta says, I saw a guy that trained his crows to feed, trained his crows he feeds to attack red hats. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. And I'm only saying this because this is a funny, but they were fussing about this red hatter yesterday. He was losing his hair or something crazy he was doing. But I was upset that he was a red hatter and he was wearing a St. Louis Cardinals shirt. We're going to have to get another color besides red. I'm just saying. You can't wear a MAGA hat and a Cardinal shirt. Carol saying hi to Granny. Everybody saying hi to Granny. Lenny, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? Are you snowed in? Roberta says, I'm going to go over and look at it. Okay. So yeah, it's in my community tab and it's in the description of this live. I actually got my stuff done early. And then we have another goodie, and I am not sponsored, but I saw this and I couldn't figure out how to get it in the community tab. So I said, you know what, we're just going to leave it up here and go visit. Anybody want to go on a field trip? I'm going on a field trip. You all can tag along or you can wait until I get back. But Hirschner's has free shipping on orders over $35, and the code is STORM26. And the offer expires January the 26th, which is today. I just saw this yesterday in my email, and it's already expiring. So if there's something that you want, that you need, go on over to Hirschner's. And also remember that Hirschner's has free pattern Fridays. So some of their patterns are free. You can go over to their pattern section and take a looky-see. Laura, this looks like something you would do. That is really cute. But I am not a Hirschner's affiliate. I'm all about free shipping, though. Everybody. Okay, Roberta said, oh, and next Monday. Hold on, let me check before I say this. Granny D, do you have a members live next Monday? Because next Monday is the first Monday. If Granny D and or Sanitha, excuse me, does not have a members live next Monday, we'll do another yarn sale. And we still have hooks. That's right. Chris, that's just for new yarn. You just hold on to your money for the vintage yarn, because we got yarn. We got Shorty came in when I was sorting out yarn and bagging up yarns, and she said, "What the?" I'm like, "Yeah, Granny been busy." CNY woman, welcome in. Thank you for coming. I started my hat last night after buying the knitting pattern, going to adapt it for super bulky yarn for my cousin, who is a social worker who works with documented and undocumented new. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful CNY woman. After you get it adapted for bulky yarn, are you going to put that on your YT page? Have everybody buy the regular pattern first so that they get the donation. Oh, you know what Kelly Crochet's Adventures did? She had everybody buy the pattern and then send her proof in email or on her page that they have bought the pattern, and then she would send them the adaptation. So that's something for you to think about if you want to share how you've adapted it for bulky yarn, but that's up to you. But yeah, that'd be awesome. And your cousin's gonna love it. Yeah, hi to everybody coming in. Blanket hello, and hi to all the lurkers. Yeah, I know you got money. I even spent some money, and I didn't show anybody what I bought because I put it away for myself. It's like, this one's mine. Granny says, I'll wait to do it next month so you can do the yarn sale. It's important. Granny, you don't have to, but I wasn't going to tell everybody I was going to do a sale if it was Monday for your members live. That's why I asked you first before I put it out there. Because I was thinking about doing it today, but I was like, no, you haven't put it out there, so you didn't give people enough warning. But I still got hooks if anybody's interested in hooks. Mandy says, VJ, there's a free Ravelry pattern that replicates the little boy Liam's hat. It's a bunny hat. Okay. Because people were posting that old-fashioned World War II looking pattern. Backdrop with him in it. And we were told not to post that because if you look at the wall behind them, they have hate words on that wall. There is a free Ravelry pattern that replicates the little boy Liam's bunny hat. Let me see if I can find it. And then we can do another field trip if I find it. What in the Sam Hill? I moved my magnetic watch. I don't know what the problem is. Oh, look at me. Thank you, Mandy. Okay, this is Liam's Bunny Hat by Esther Brown Smith. Oh my. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I saw that poster. But that's a hateful poster. People take the good and mess it up. Okay, let me get the link here. I'm stuck. Man. The struggle is real. I just lost my cursor. What the hey? There we go. Only on VJ's channel. Only on VJ's channel. Good grief. Good grief. Goodness. Hold on, I'm coming. I don't know why. There we go. Thank you, Mandy. And as she says, it's a free download. Yay, us. Okay. Let me scroll down, see if there's anything else down here. So this one is crochet. Let me see if she has a knit version. It's a free download. Okay. She says, this is a crochet replica of the blue bunny hat worn by Liam Adrian Cornejo Ramos. Liam Adrian Cornejo Ramos, a 5-year-old. Oh, that's him. The hat is a basic ribbed bikini that can be adjusted to the size of your head. The pattern is free and can be used and adapted by anyone as long as you don't resell the pattern for profit. If you are able, please consider sending $5 to help affected families in Minnesota, such as through the Immigrant Law Center of Minnesota. Oh, man. That is, yeah. And they've had 3,051 visits in the last 24 hours, 16 visitors right now. And they only created this page yesterday. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Mandy. That poor, see, they're doing too much. They're doing too much. They're doing too much. Okay. Thank you, Mandy. I had not heard what his name was. Granny says, no, go ahead and have the yarn sale. I'm sure my members will understand. Okay, Granny, thank you so much. So I have to talk to Sam and Zoila because I haven't talked to them yet. But next Monday, we will have another MAL Monday yarn sale. And it will probably only be for 2 hours because I believe Sunitha is going to keep her slot on Monday. If she doesn't, we might go longer. CNY woman says, I did a short and link to the pattern. I think that's as far as I am going to go. Okay. Okay, thank you. As long as you send the link, that's awesome. Thank you. Sam says, Miss VJ, my dog ate my permission slips, so can I still come? No, it's your cat buried the permission slip in the litter box, and yes, you can come always. That is a cute hat. That is a cute hat. I might have to make one of those for Shorty, especially if it's in blue. She likes pink. I'll make her one in pink. Roberta says, Sam, I'll supervise so you can hold my hand and join. I love you guys. Okay, there's the link for the hat. And you have the aviator pattern. Roberta, you want to drop that in the chat, or is it on Ravelry? While we're out and about in the streets. Laurie says, I love that crafts are doing their part for positive. I will be posting this info. Thank you, sweetheart. Cynthia said, that is great. I did say I wasn't going to talk about it, didn't I? But this is a good one. The National Guard are up in Minnesota, and they're standing in front of the federal building, but they have SUVs full of hot coffee, hot chocolate, and donuts for the protesters. And they are handing out hot drinks and donuts and giving words of encouragement to the protesters. So for the Minnesota National Guards, thank you so, so very much. Sam says, all good. Count me in. I'll be there. Bless you, sweetheart. Thank you. Laurie says, sorry, I'm so quiet trying to do this. Girl, no, take your time. Don't rush on the Tunisian. We're doing what we can. And I don't want you getting another migraine, so don't stress. Take your time. It's all good. It's all good. Cops, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? Speaking of Laura, there she is. Hi, girlfriend. Good to see you. Camille, I'm having a good day. I'm getting stuff done. That's scary. Yep, she's doing that Tunisian bag. Granny, thank you. I appreciate it. So we'll be going live. We'll do like we did last week. We'll do the live. I got to go over to the Facebook page. And then we'll sell some yarn. Roberta says, I will find it. I've had it for a while. Okay. If you, Roberta, if you don't find it during this live, post it in the comments of this live and text me on Messenger to tell me that you've posted it, and I'll pin it to the top so that it stays. I think I know what you're referring to, but I don't know if I have a pattern for it. Sorry, I had to frog part of my girl. We always have, that's part of the process, frogging. It's what we do. Try this for the aviator hat. Ooh. Let me see. I gotta go to the YT side. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Let me see if I can get there from here. PJ, we don't need you in stereo. Stop, girl. There we go. Ooh, look at us. Okay, Roberta, hold on to Sam's hand. How did I get, wait a minute. Oh, they're doing stuff behind my back. Hold on. I just left and they're sticking stuff on there. So for anybody who wants a granny square cardigan, there you go. Oh my. I will sew on the buttons. I can't promise you about the pom pom. Thank you, Roberta. Oh, Lord. Stop. Yes, I'm hitting buttons. Okay, and let's see. This is an easy crochet. It's a free download. Roberta, do you happen, and there's 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. Do you happen to know if there's a knit version? What is this called? Free crochet chic aviator hat. Okay, let's see if they have a knit version for my knit family members. Ah, they do. They do. Oh, they got 2. They got a knit warm aviator and a knit mix aviator. Let's see if I can get 2 tabs to open up here. Yay, look at me. Okay. I have used that split tab a couple of times and it comes in handy, but I don't always remember to use it. Okay, here's the knit version. Annette, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? Are you snowed in as well? Okay, this. Okay, I gotta close some tabs because I just lost myself. Okay. Uh, oh, Jesus. This is a knit easy. Why is it? Okay. It has a single size and it is also a free download. If you don't stop. And the other one is free knit warm aviator hat. It's a knit easy and it is small, medium, and large. And this is, I just figured out how I keep doing that. So we have to go around that. It is red heart with love and mink. Red heart fur yarn. And it's been discontinued. What in the devilish Sam Hill? I have not seen that in Ashley's stash, but you never know. Because Miss Susan keeps finding yarn. You just never know. We might end up with some. Oh, shoot. It didn't switch over. Hang on, everybody. I'm so sorry. Why did it not switch over? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, no, that is it. Silly me. God almighty. You're snowed in, Annette. I hear you. So this is a mixed aviator. Oh, it's mixed because they use the mink yarn. I just figured that out. So I suppose if you have that faux fur, you could use it instead. That would be my guess, but I don't know. Okay, let me go back up to Roberta. Oh, thank you, Granny. Roberta says it's not the Liam hat, but could be adapted. Okay. Okay. And Roberta remembers making it. It took all day. Shoot, it'd take me a couple of days. I'm part of the slow crow crew in that aviator. And you know what, Granny? You're a knitter. There you go. Granny, do you have any of that Red Heart mink yarn? You know, you got everything. Annette says, I've made that hat many times, knit and crochet my pattern. Okay. Okay. Um, Roberta says, I think I used the home style, the number 5 with the crinkles for the fuzzy part. Oh, you used the 5 weight with the crinkles? Susan says, what are you looking for? Looking for this mink yarn. Hold on, this sheesh. I can't get to the bottom without going through that nonsense. Where did it go? It was just here. Hooey. This fuzzy yarn in the front is mink yarn, and it was just up here on the screen, and now it is gone. I turn my back and things happen. I don't understand. So in that case, we're just going to, oh, wait a minute, recommended products. They disappeared. It was thinking. That was not the original yarn. When in doubt, reload. Yeah, it's not going to give it back to me. It realized it was giving me yarn that was out of stock. Okay. So it was Red Heart mink yarn, Susan, but instead they're recommending the blanket yarn, Burnett Super Value, Burnett Baby Blanket, Softy. It's all Burnett yarn. They don't have any fuzzy yarn. I'm still going to stick with my guess that you can use faux fur if you want it fuzzy. Yep, that's all they got. Bait and switch. And again, why are you going to discontinue yarn? We had this talk last week. Ooh, child. Okay. Granny's giving Susan a kiss. Yes, indeed. They are pretty hats. And it's cold. We can use that hat. You use homespun as well? Okay, there you go. Thank you, Carol. You see, you and Roberta use the same yarn. Granny had some, but she used it. Okay. Roberta says, I can't remember the name of the yarn, but I do remember buying it and saying never again. Uh-oh. Oh, well, we'll just stay away from that then. Dale, welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you? Dale, if you wish, you should go back and watch the replay because we have we've taken several road trips today. we have links in the description for hats to make for charity. The hats you're making for yourself, but the proceeds of purchasing the patterns goes to charity in Minnesota. And we've also gotten suggestions on yarn types to use, but that's up to you. And thank you so much for coming. So we have work to do while we're snowed in. Camille says, I don't care for that knit version. Okay. I wouldn't do the knit version either. I'm going to do the crochet version or it will not get done. I'm part of the Slow Crow crew. Oh, thank you, Dale. We appreciate it because we're doing what we can in the warmth. I ain't going out there in the cold. We're doing what we can. So we've gotten what, two knitted aviators, a crochet aviator, a knit and crochet version of the Norwegian hat. We've got a crochet version of Liam's hat. Did we find a knit version of Liam's hat? No. Okay, let me see. If anybody's done that. Might as well take you all with me. So we have a test knit for Liam's sweater. Liam's golden pear. Okay, these are different Liams. Okay. Do we have a pattern? No. Oh, here we go. Which one's knit? This one's knit. This is in UK English, but it's a free download. And it is for our Liam. So thank you, whoever in the UK. Oh, wait a minute. Thank you, Pearl, for this pattern. And please, fam, remind me when we're out looking for things that I need to look for a knitted version as well. Because you know I'll forget and I don't mean to. So I'm going to put this in the chat for my friends that love to knit. And I know my fam will remind me when we take a road trip that, BJ, we need to get a knit version. Since we're bi-stitchual. Okay, that's the one. And then the other one, I didn't get my split screen. Yeah, this is the one we had before, the Laughing Lamb. Okay. They do anything else for Liam? Oh, for you loom knitters, you can loom knit a beanie. I would put that in there if Lydia and Lim were here, but since neither one of them are here. Okay. So we got the knit and crochet. Oh, this is cute. BJ, get back to the program here. Okay. What Conejo means rabbit. That is not what I learned for rabbit, but okay. I probably learned bunny. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I know there's more than one word for things. Oh, crikeys. There we go. Hold on, I lost myself again. Lisa said we can have her stick. I don't want it as hot as you have it, Lisa, but I'll take a little bit of your warmth. They have several hats that they are making in solidarity for our friends in Minnesota for immigration. The first two we showed at the beginning were a knit and crochet version of the Norwegian hats from World War II, because they were against the Gestapo and we're fighting our own. The patterns are for $5 each, and they're giving that money for people who are helping immigration. We've done Liam's hat. That's a little 5-year-old that was detained. We've done knit and crochet versions of that. We've done aviator hats. It keeps your ears warm. So that's what this is for. It's part of our charity giving. The hats are for us or family members, but the donations are for our people trying to do right by the immigrants. You thought you were meeting in the middle of the perfect weather. I'll take some and you can have the ice. Granny, did you get ice down there? Oh, you forgot about that. Oh, yeah, you can have some cold. You can have my eyes. You can have anything. Okay, we got Liam's hat. No, Ned, we're not. You know what? If you have a place that's accepting hats, go ahead and make them as donations. If you've got homeless out there on the streets, you can make the hats and donate them to the homeless. The particular causes that we had up on the screen are from Minnesota, and the donation is the $5 that you pay for the pattern, and you can make as many hats in as many sizes as you want. And they had one up there that was a free pattern, but they asked if you would you donate $5, and they gave links of where to donate to. But yeah, if you've got homeless, if you've got kids that are standing out there on the bus stop with no hats, if you've got foster children places that need hats, or the fire department who gives hats to children who are taken out of the home, yes, please donate the hats because it's cold. So yes, please donate the hats. But the main thing is the $5 for the pattern. But yeah, please donate. If you got the time and you can make multiple hats, yes, please. Roberta says, this is what happens when I go to Ravelry. I get distracted easily. I don't have a problem with that. You just go right on ahead. Please and thank you. I appreciate it. Nifty, welcome in. Good to see Bubba. Booty, you too, baby. I haven't seen you since last year. Where you been? It's so good to see you both. There's Miss Glow. And for the three of you all, if you don't mind rewatching the chat, if you have time, because we've given lots of links and lots of things to help our dear friends in Minnesota. Because there are things we can do. Yeah, Ravelry is a huge, and I love me some Ravelry. I do, especially since most things are free. Chris, I'm not a big fan of Pinterest anymore because when I see things I like, either A, it's for sale on Etsy, it's not a free pattern, or B, it takes me to a page that just has a picture of what I've just seen and there's no pattern. And I can spend a whole lot of time and get absolutely nothing done. So yeah, I've stopped going to Pinterest because it has started frustrating me. Crystal, welcome in, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm glad you got here in time to see that. Yeah, we're doing Liam's hat and yeah, just everything we can. Because this is sad. This is sad. But we're gonna do what we can. We are going to do what we can. Camille says we got iced in Texas, no snow. Girl, you got iced in. I'll send you some snow and you can keep your ice. How about that? How about that? Roberta says I once went there looking for a pattern, came out with 5 new patterns, $100 worth of yarn, and still never found what I started for. I went over there and bought a cow neck sweater pattern. I haven't made that sweater yet. Oh yeah, thank you. More like sleet, really over an inch on my patio. Yeah, I've got snow. I hope you. Yeah, we're gonna do what we can. Uh, Bubba says can't have for me a net. Frank is easily bought both. We are not above bribery. And welcome in. Laurie says, my husband is in law enforcement and he has been informing all of his co-workers how many laws have been broken by these. Look, I'm not in law enforcement and I've been telling how many laws have been broken because I was in healthcare. Yeah. And that's why I said I'm not even going to go on that because it pissed me off. I was sitting there looking at the video and I was clocking how many things were illegal while I was watching the video. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I cannot. Granny says, "Yep, we got sleep. Thanks be to God that it wasn't freezing rain, but we still lost power this morning. What? But just 3 hours, and Buck had a generator." Whoa. Ooh, I think I read it as has, Granny. If I said had, he still had it. Chris says, FYI, Jessica SMC is continuing Jeanette's Veterans Collection. Ask her about Happy Hats. Okay. Well, I didn't know Jessica was doing that. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, she's still doing that, and I'm still doing My Life in a Bag. I have to call Biscuit. I'm still doing My Life in the Bag. And for those coming in next Monday, we're going to do like we did last Monday, and we're going to do our make along, and then we're going to do another yarn sale. Oh shoot, I haven't done Facebook yet. Why are you all letting me do all this, and I haven't done my job yet? Hold on. Let me see. Miss Vic, let me see. Miss Lisa Lisa, I showed this for FO Friday. You finished your blank for palliative care, but it's worth showing again. Yeah, we oohed and out over this on Friday before you got here. Beautimus, Lisa, beautimus. And I do believe this is her first crocheted Afghan. Stellar work. Roberta says, sorry, Dee, that you lost power. We did okay in spite of the wind we had. Ooh. Camille said, that's why you follow my Pinterest boards. The links are right. See, yeah. And I put the good links on my board as well. Bubba says, Pinterest, even if you get a pattern, you fight the ads just to read it. If you load the page in Oh, crap. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. As well as I know this. I have to look at my apps real quick. Is it? I have to tell you, Nick, I have to put it in the comments because it just went poof out of my head. But there is a is Sunitha here? My all-time lurker. There is an app you can open it in instead of Google, and it will take all of the, oh, you know what? You go in there and you say you're going to print it and you save it as a PDF and it takes the ads out. You do a Control P. There is also a program, but I lost all my extensions. Oh man, that's what happens when you update. You win some and you lose some. Butterfly Genie had told us about it, and it works. I feel the same way as you, VJ, about Pinterest. Aggravating. Yeah, I don't use it anymore. Crystal says, I find Pinterest to be an AI clickbait rage. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you pretend that you're going to print it and you save it as a PDF, and you can go through and you can cut all that out. Roberta says, if I see a picture of something I want, I reverse lookup, usually find it. Sometimes I do. And like I said, usually it's a pay for pattern on Etsy. Dinky Jen says, I found those Christmas worry worms on Pinterest, but I agree that some people don't post links or send you to Etsy. Also, be mindful. Some people are using AI to generate patterns and they're selling them on Etsy. And after you've paid for it and download the pattern, you find out that the pattern is not correct. And then try to get the person to correct it because they haven't written it in the first place. So be careful. Roberta says, Dinky, have you done any of the fidget toys with the hair clips? I haven't seen those. Okay, then we have, see, I got busy talking, forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. Look, you all. Sarah crocheted a couple of more hats. Go ahead with your bad self, Sarah. Sarah's probably snowed in too because she's over there in the East Coast. That one on the left is very interesting, how it has that widow's peak. Oh, you forgot your new one. You can put it in next week, Lisa. That's okay. Crystal says, can someone tell me why I organize my craft room when I still need to paint it? You can paint it later. Thank you, MS Edge, because I kept looking down there in the corner and I couldn't remember what it was called. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, Bub, if you open it in Microsoft Edge, it takes all the ads out. See, that's why I love my fam. They know what I'm trying to say, even when I can't say it. Sam says, I find Pinterest is really only good for finding graphs for patterns. Not much crochet, simple charts, but pictures for blankets, etc. Yeah, it depends. If you luck up on somebody good, you've got it. Roberta says, DC, you wouldn't have to organize after you paint. See? Sam says, Chrome has an app which allows you to make any page into a PDF without ads, and you can also remove excess photos, etc. Sam, I thought it was, but it's not in my extensions anymore, so I don't remember the name of it. But thank you. I thought there was. There's that, and there's MS Edge. Roberta will post the fidget on Facebook, hopefully with links. Thank you, baby girl. Bubba says the only way I combat Pinterest is to highlight, copy, and paste to notes. You'll have to put returns into it for rounds and rows. Yeah, but if you use that PDF writer or the MS Edge, you don't have to do all that. Jennifer says, I tried a sonic pattern from Pinterest. It came out wrong, and that was just the head. Lesson learned to be extra careful. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you got to be careful because oh, Lord, I got to plug in. Okay. Victoria says, edging is finally done on this version of the Marisol shawl, and this one is for her friend. Didn't we do this one Friday? Looks so familiar. But yet again, we can do it again. It's pretty, Victoria. Dinky Jen says, I use Evernote to save patterns without ads. Evernote is, that's it, print friendly. See, I love my fam. You all know what I'm trying to say. That is it, print friendly. It disappeared out of my extensions. I don't know where it went. Updated Chrome, and it just, you haven't used that in a while. You don't need it. Thank you. Print. So you can get the extension print friendly, or you can open it up in Microsoft Edge, and it takes all that nonsense out. I've used both. Thank you, Sam. Oh, I love, because it needs help. Honestly, it does. Uh, Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm on Monday. It's like, oh, shoot. I'm on Monday. I'm on Monday from 2 weeks ago. I'm on Monday from the 19th. No wonder it all looks familiar. Jesus. Okay. Yep, if I don't refresh, it does not give me new stuff. Oh my gosh. He knows I'm mad at him and he's making me work for it. Okay. Sarah's hats and another hooded cowl. That's why everything looked familiar, because it was. At least I knew that much. Holy smokes. Try this. I have to make one of those hooded cowls. Those are pretty. And I like that gold color she's using. I have so many things on my list that I want to do. Jen says, I've never paid Evernote for extra storage. It allows you so much free storage per month. I stick to it. Oh, very good. Very good. I thought you had to pay extra to take all the things out. Okay. See, I keep learning stuff. And last but certainly not least, yes, Victoria, you did post it. She is making a bear stuffed toy for someone who has a little one going through health issues. Oh, that is so sad. And that is so sweet of you. Yes, yeah, that's nice. Go ahead with your bad self, Victoria. Got your eyes on already. That is pretty. Okay, everyone. I want to thank everyone who has spent this last hour and a half with me. You could have spent them anywhere, but you chose to spend them with me, and I do not take it lightly. But yeah, that hooded cowl looks warm. That's why I need to make one. But we are going to do the outro. I'm gonna let you all go to the convenience, get something to eat. I'm gonna go out here and move some of this snow. And when I get cold, I'm coming in. So we're gonna do the outro. Everybody stay warm. And if you can't move snow around, don't move the snow around. Love you all. But and those who came in late, please watch from the beginning if you have time and do what you can. And if you can't, don't stress over it because we're all here for each other. Love you all. Bye bye.